first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Hawks have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Boston Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Bird in at the small forward. For the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Wilkins is out there with Trae Young. And it's HIige in at the 3. Take a look at the Hawks. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for them, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. And they're the 6th man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Wilkins surveying the defense. Capella sends a screen for Wilkins. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
White the pass to Brown. Kept alive. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his 3. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's HIige. Bird covering. Now HIige. 5 on the clock. Young for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. The 3 from Tatum. Sinks the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Outside Wilkins. Hawks passing it around. HIige wide open. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Brown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now HIige, defended by Bird. Wilkins against Brown. Wilkins dishes to Young. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Takes a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wilkins finds Young. Back to Wilkins. Capella sets a screen for Wilkins. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Bird. Still yet to score. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Young against White. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David
talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Johnson. Wilkins in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's stolen by Capella. HIige with it. He's picked up by White. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside. Here's Tatum. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's White. Poke loose. The Hawks leading. Tries the spin move. Wilkins setting the pick for HIige. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Bird, the pass to Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good D by Johnson.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Wilkins. Johnson outside. Here's Young. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got 5 now.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Celtics trail by 4. Outside, White. Tatum with a screen on Young. White hits the three-point bomb. White's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Celtics, McHale's checked in for Porzingis. Lewis comes in for Bird. And it's Pritchard in for White. Celtics on D. They trail by 1. Webb kicks to Willis. Pass to Okongwu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Tatum. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's picked off. Here's Buffkin. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Webb. Here's Brown, and it's Boston with another.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Here's Buffkin. Down low. Here's Daniels. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Again, the Celtics good for 2. For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Willis with a screen on Brown. Buffkin off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Tatum, and it's sent back by Okongwu.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now, here is Webb. Tight defense on him. Willis with a screen on Lewis. Daniels with it, out guarded by Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Shooting 2. And the first one drops. One is no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Brown, guarded closer. Brown champs it in.
Oh my goodness, how about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Here's Buffkin. Webb with it. Okongwu a screen. From 7, rejected by McHale. Tatum against this. Tatum's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here is Webb. Still without a basket. 4 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's McHale, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Daniel. Okongwu with a screen on Lewis. Here's Daniels. Here's Buffkin. And here is Webb. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pritchard passes to Brown. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Okongwu grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Buffkin. Over Brown. The Hawks again can't hit. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now, here's Webb. Defense is right there. Pass to Willis. Back to Webb. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Boston making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's Brown in for Jaylen Brown. That one falls for Tatum. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Willis. Here's Webb. And he drops it in from the low post.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Boston leading by 6. Shot from the wing. That one drops for him. Tatum's got 15 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Walsh. Here's Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Bird in at the 3-seat. The Hawks trail by 8. Wilkins outside. Back to Young. Fires the three. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Outside Tatum. Bird looking it over. Lets the three fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Wound up there for Johnson. And stolen by Tatum. White with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Bird with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
6 to shoot. And it's HIige missing. Boston leading by 7. Here's Tatum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White against Young. It's to HIige. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Young left side. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. Nice shot.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Right the pass to Bird. Now Brown. Outside White. Porzingis with a screen on Young. And it's White missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Young dishes to Wilkins. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Tatum. No good that time. Excellent D there from Wilkins. Young, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Young nails them both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Tatum. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Back to White. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. White's got 9.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Young against White. Johnson surveying the floor. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Back to Johnson. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Capella. Young outside. Out up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Brown. Up top, Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, at 7'3", Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
For Boston, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First free throw is good.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 9. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Outside. To the paint. Stolen by Tatum. Brown inside. Working on Wilkins. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
And Young kicks to Capella. Outside Wilkins. And taken away by Brown. All alone. Brown jams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And then Johnson with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's HIige. Bird covering. Young against Porzingis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
One shot. And that one falls for Young.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Wilkins against Brown. Outside, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Back to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wilkins passes to Capella. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Johnson kicks to Wilkins. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Clock at 4. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 8. Porzingis finds Brown. And here's Bird. Capella covering. Tatum down low, and he lays it straight in. And that's now 19 points for Jason Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances performances like this.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Austin leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Willis. Cans the 12-footer.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Outside, Willis. Daniels with it. Lewis covering. Outside, Willis. Webb with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brown outside. Feeds away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Webb deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Daniels. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lewis against Webb. Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. McHale outside, and here's Tatum for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Willis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Celtics leading by 9. Pass to Lewis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Buffkin. Some solid defense from Brown.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And here is Tatum. The 3-pointer, no good. Driving inside. Daniels scores off the spin. Daniels has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Celtics. Zinkus, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Bird comes in for Lewis. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown.
Larry Bird, Derek White.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's a screen by McHale. White looking around. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Willis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Willis with a screen on White. Here's Buffkin. White covering. Pass to Daniels. And the 3-ball is good. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's Bird. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Buffkin. White covering. Okongwu with a screen on Bird. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
This is the thing about Kristaps Porzingis. He has both size and skill, a high percentage play right there.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 8. 44 seconds left in the first half. Now, here is Webb. He's guarded closely. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He's off on the first.
And a steady performer for this team. Willis is a big guy with skill.
And he ends up missing both free throws. .32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Webb. Right side, White driving the lane. Screen by Porzingis. Back to White. A 3. And that's collected by Willis. With 4 seconds on the clock, Buffkin with the bucket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Boston leading by 6. The front court is HIige and Johnson. Young is out there with Dominique Wilkins, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Porzingis passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebound by Young.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson can't hit. The Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. Tatum dishes to White. Back to Tatum. Tatum taking... Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Young against White. Tatum on the wing. 23 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 6. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's covered by Brown. They get it back. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White the pass to Porzingis. Out to Bird. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bird's got his third basket of the night.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
Young against White. Young looking around. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
To the middle, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Wilkins. Johnson against Tatum. Pass to Wilkins. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Wilkins has got 5 points so far. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Yep, that one goes.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
White against Young. Johnson gets to Young. Outside Wilkins. Takes it inside. Shoots over Brown. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Dominique Wilkins.
Well, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Bird outside. Pass to White. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's Bird for 3. Connects from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Pass to Young. Here's Capella. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Young nails them both. Tatum with it. He's got 25. It's Bird, top of the key. Outside, White. Rebound by the Hawks.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Wilkins. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tatum no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Brown against Wilkins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Dominique Wilkins. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
stops them both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting.
Johnson outside. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Wilkins. Young for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 5. Looking to get back on track here. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 11.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Young dishes to Capella. Pass to HIige. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Now, here is Young. 22 points for him. Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Boston making some changes. McHale's checked in for Porzingis. Lewis comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. On defense, Atlanta, and the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game. The three from Tatum. The three from Tatum.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half? Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clearly foul. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston. I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Lewis. He's covered by Daniels. McHale kicks to Lewis. And it's blocked by Okongwu. To the right side. Hawks passing it around. Stolen by Tatum. To the inside. And they're running. Here's Buffkin. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. And that one's good. Daniels has got 10.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to McHale. Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 9. Now Daniels. Rebounded by the Celtics. McHale's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, stolen away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Daniels from outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the 3.
Willis against Tatum. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 16.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Willis. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Brown with the shot. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Tatum no good. The Hawks trail by 6. And here is Webb. Pass to Bufkin. Okongwu with a screen on Brown. Bufkin with the bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Here's Daniels, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Lewis. McHale finds Brown. Shoots over Webb. Brown, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
No good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Bird in at the three.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Tatum. There's the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trailing. To take the lead, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tatum against Johnson. Shoots. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 37.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Wilkins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Here's White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella. And that one falls for White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
And both free throws good for White. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Capella. After HIige. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Atlanta. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Now Bird fires the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Bird's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Down low, Porzingis with the steal. Brown outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. White against Young. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. Tatum's got 41.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Young sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to HIige. Over Bird. And it's good from the elbow. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now White. Porzingis looking it over. Now here's Tatum. Bird outside. Fires from deep. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And that one's good. Tatum. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A floater. Young, no good. Celtics leading by 10. And Bird, here we go. Porzingis inside. Capella covering. White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to HIige. Johnson outside. Young against White. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's HIige. Great D that time from Bird.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
White against Young. And White kicks to Bird. Porzingis sets the pick for Bird. Takes the 3. Boston again missing. This Hawks squad is struggling. Here's HIige. Pass to Young. HIige with it. Outside Wilkins. They can use a bucket. Offensive rebound. Capella dishes to Wilkins. Young outside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Celtics leading by 12. Brown outside. Johnson against Tatum. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 8. Young with the ball. Pass to HIige. Here's Johnson. To the paint. Here's Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call it the human highlight for nothing.
Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's HIige. Bird cover. It's Young on the wing. Wound up there for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Tatum kicks to White. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Bird. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
Throw good, Bird. Bird hits them both. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Wilkins outside. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Porzingis. A wide open look for Bird. Nailed from three-point land. Bird's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics. Right side, Wilkins. To the inside. Okongwu against Porzingis.
Wilkins. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Wilkins in the post. Brown's there. They get it again. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession in that way, that's tough to take.
Wilkins against Brown. Now, here's Wilkins. Johnson right side. Rocket 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Brown with it. Wilkins picks him up. To Porzingis. Bird outside. Austin needs to get off his shot.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wilkins against Brown. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Wilkins draws the double on the wing. Johnson to take the lead. The kick out to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It drops.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Against Wilkins. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Porzingis with a screen on Wilkins for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and we're headed in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.